So if you've looked through this channel at all, you could probably tell that I'm experimenting with it. I have a couple montages, some stream footage, and now I want to do some, I don't know, opinion videos or something? Not that anyone really cares, but worth a shot, right? I was going to do a review of BRAWLHALLA since that's what I've been playing lately, and compare it to other platform fighting games that I play, like Smash Brothers and Rivals of Aether. But the fact that the game is free to play impresses me just as much as the game itself. That's right, BRAWLHALLA is a free game, and I'm not just talking about those scythe strings. Freaking scythes. And yeah, by the way, that's me. Right there, that's me. You see, I would have never thought to pay money for this game at the time that I got it. I had only barely heard about it, and none of my friends were playing it, and neither was anyone I was watching on YouTube at the time. But when I found out it was free to play, I figured, sure, why not? If I don't like it, I can just put it down without feeling bad about it. I was somewhat skeptical of it though. It wasn't the only free game I was trying out at the time. Lately I had just downloaded the Pokemon trading card game online, Pokemon Duel, and Fire Emblem Heroes. All of which were what I should have expected from free-to-play games. Oh, and I guess I had played Hearthstone too, but I had dropped it by then. These games made up for being free by encouraging, but not forcing, in-app purchases in order to progress in the game. Which is understandable, I guess. These companies, I'm sure, intend to make money off these free games. They have programmers to pay, artists to pay, and corporate pockets to fill. You probably understand how these games go, but let's actually use Hearthstone as an example anyways. Hearthstone is an online multiplayer card game where you have to collect cards to improve your decks. These virtual cards can be acquired through booster packs that you can obtain with in-game currency that you can get from just playing the game or buying them with real-world money. The game gives you enough cards to get started, but as you might imagine, nothing that great. And in order to be good at the game, you not only need good strategy, but also good cards. So you could either get them through playing the game a lot, or taking your chances and buying a lot of packs. So one expense is time, and the other is cash. And you're expected to take the cash option. So, getting to the point now here, I found it interesting that BRAWLHALLA doesn't do any of the typical free-to-play shenanigans that those other games do. So there's in-game currency, gold, which you can earn just by playing the game, mammoth coins, which you get for paying real money, and another one called glory that you get for playing ranked mode. The characters, or legends, can all be purchased simultaneously with real money or with gold, which I think is actually kind of crazy. Here's where the paywall usually is with other games. Legends are the meat of the game. You need to use them and get comfortable with their playstyles and find 1 or 2 or 12 you like that really fit your playstyle and purchase those ones so you can practice with them and get good. So you would figure that it would be tiring to earn all that gold, but it's actually pretty doable. When you haven't any legends, the game will cycle through 6 or so legends each day that are picked to have a good balance of different playstyles. You get gold no matter your result, and more if you win. The mammoth coins can also be used to buy legends as well, but also skins and colors that gold cannot buy. Basically, the game gives you everything you need to play, and everything else is completely aesthetic. Which is great, that's awesome. Why can't more free games give you as much of a full game to play as BRAWLHALLA does? I mean, maybe it's not really as good to others as I'm making it sound right now. Some may find the gold grind tedious and the legend cycling frustrating, but I managed to purchase one of the cheaper legends with gold within a couple days, I think. Yeah, Queen Nai was my first main. It wasn't that hard to get her. Again, earning the legends? Doable. I haven't done it yet, but I definitely will. And I understand why other free games are the way they are, but my question is, how? How does Blue Mammoth Games manage to pull it off? How do they have $100,000 pot sellouts when they're a free game? Do most people buy the legends? Do that many people really buy the skins that do nothing but look cool? There are no paywalls, no in-game ads. Where does the money come from? I guess what we can learn from BRAWLHALLA is that a game can be free and successful without needing paywalls and timers. I mean, I guess things like that are dependent on what the game does. Some free games probably wouldn't even work without the walls they put in place. But then again, maybe they could. I mean, imagine if BRAWLHALLA had a system where you had to wait half an hour or something between each ranked match, unless you paid for their premium service or something. That'd be infuriating, but also what I would expect from a free game. That's also not advised. Please don't do that. That'd be horrible. Don't do that, Blue Mammoth. Don't. Basically, don't get yourself caught in the free game traps where you end up spending more money over and over again just so you can continue to play the game. Play free games like BRAWLHALLA that don't punish or restrict you from playing because you haven't paid. Sure, you could say that the lack of characters at the start is a restriction for not paying, and it is, but the fact that they cycle the characters actually helps you get started in terms of both introducing you to the game and seeing if you even like the game before you put any money into it. In fact, I want to give BRAWLHALLA money now for those cool skins simply because I appreciate the game, not because they're making me. Hashtag not sponsored, by the way. See how committed you are to a free game before you commit money to it. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I'll have the opportunity to do more videos like this, but until then, stay positive, you punks.